Hi guys, it's House of Fresh here. Come with me, let's make this beautiful first time client up. So this our beautiful client came and told me that she just needed a simple makeup that she would take for a birthday party later in the day. I told her no problem, that I got her covered. First thing first, I started preparing my things. Before I went with my wipes, I noticed she has carved her brows already, so there was no need carving the brows. So I went ahead to wipe her face with the wipes. After I was done with that, I went on to moisturize her face. Then went in with my sweat block because it's something that she's going to use for an event and probably she might sweat. Then allowed it to dry a little. I then went in with my primer. After I was done with the primer, I went in to set her face with a setting spray. I allowed it to dry, then went in with my pons. For me, the pons are mostly for the eyebrow. After I was done setting her face, the next step was the foundation. I'm using Evil True foundation and the foundation color is color 30. I'm using color 30 for her because of her skin color. I had to make sure I blended the foundation very well. Then for the under eye, I'm using 2 shades brighter than her main color. So I'm using color 20 for her under eye. I had to blend it well too to avoid harsh lines. Like I used to say in my other videos, one thing about makeup is to avoid harsh lines. After I was done with that, I went in with the powder. I first set the under eye first, then went in to rub the powder around her face. After I was done with that, I went in with my setting powder. For the setting powder, I went in to set her under eye, her forehead, and then her jaw. I made sure I blended everything well. I then went in to contour her nose to give her that pointed nose. After I was done with that, I went in for the brow. At this point, my client was already liking her face. For the brows, I went in first with the brown filler. After applying that, I went straight with my gel liner to draw the brow. I drew the brows to the right shape, the shape that I wanted and the shape that also looked good on her. Then I now went ahead to conceal it. At this point, I remember that I didn't set up my light, so you guys have to bear with me. I blended the brows with the powder and went in with my eyeshadow. After I was done with the eyeshadow, I went straight with the black gel liner to line her eyes. After that, I went in with the lashes. So she picked the one she wanted and I went in with it. The next step was the lips. So I decided to use my lip palette and I chose the colors I wanted. She told me she wanted a very natural color. She doesn't want anything shouty. So I went with a very natural color. After I was done with the lips, I went in with the blush. Like I said, this is a very simple makeup, but at the same time, we have to keep it simple and classy. I had to make sure everything was like in a moderate form, that I wasn't applying too much on her face. And she was loving the outcome of how everything is turning out. After I was done with the blush, I had to make sure I blended it very well. Then I used powder to just blend everything together. So right now I'm using powder to set everything together. Also, I didn't forget the neck. You have to make everything to just blend together. I then went with my bronzer. After I was done, I went in with my setting spray to set everything together. Then I had to use fan to dry it. Right here, she wasn't dancing because she was loving her makeup, and I'm glad she did. And then went in with these glitters, just a little of it. At this point, I was done. Then I started combing her hair to arrange it very well. My client was satisfied with her makeup and me too. I was very happy she loved it. And that's all for today. I'll see you guys next time.